of ourselves now, shall we? Ahem. Hello, everyone. Emily here. So, this is kind of the first time I've ever really spoken to y'all directly like this. And to think of me for such a big occasion as well, kind of makes it really hard to figure out exactly what I want to say, to be honest. But I will try my best. Because, as you can probably guess based on the title, today is a very big day. I have finally achieved a sub 10-minute run in Clustertruck, and today is the day I'm now able to present it to all of you. And the fact that I'm finally able to say that has me so excited. Because the thing about the sub 10 is that this is something I've wanted for a really long time now. I mean, it is pretty much the run to end all runs, after all. This run right here is the run that I kept pushing towards all these years, knowing it wasn't possible in the moment, but all the while, I was hoping that one day it would finally become attainable. It is, without a doubt, the biggest minute bear in this game's history, and to be able to say that the day has come, that I finally broken through, it's honestly such a surreal feeling, and it makes me really happy to be able to say that I have finally achieved a sub 10 in Clustertruck 8%. This is, undoubtedly, the most difficult speedrun I have ever done. It is, at least in this current moment, my magnum opus. And it's the culmination of all my efforts in the past 7.5 years of speedrunning this game. It's a run that makes even my first sub 11, a time that took a ton of effort to achieve in its own right, look trivially easy by comparison. Because this one has gotten so much more difficult since then. And honestly, it's made this game kind of a massive pain in the butt to play at times. But finally, after a year-long effort of trying to master all these jank, volatile strategies, and pushing my execution beyond what I initially thought was even possible, I've managed to finally obtain the run I've always dreamed of. And the fact that I'm finally able to say that, it's just so unbelievably satisfying. And I guess because of all that, because I finally got a time that I feel satisfied with, a time that truly proves to myself just what I'm capable of accomplishing if I really set my mind to it, it's because of all that I think I'm now able to finally feel content with my decision to throw in the towel. So, as of this run, I am formally announcing my retirement from Clustertruck speedrunning. Now, I imagine this decision probably comes as a bit of a shock to a lot of you, but it's actually been the plan since the beginning to stop once I got sub 10, as I've always felt like this would be the perfect endpoint for my Clustertruck speedrunning journey, as well simply not a flawless run by any means, and this one ultimately I am quite happy with. Now, of course, there's other categories besides 8% that I do still have some unrealized potential in, but to be honest, speedrunning this game just isn't really as fun as it used to be. So that's why I decided to just put all of my remaining energy into refining the run I always cared about the most. With all that being said though, I did want to at least make sure all of AimSet was in a good spot before I left, not just the full game run. Which is why, after getting the sub 10, I spent the next month refining the world's most game improvement. I wanted to make extra sure that I had not finished business before I posted this video, and while it took much longer than I initially expected, really sorry about that, by the way, I can now say that everything has finally been taken care of and that I am now ready to hang up the mantle. Though, there's actually one last thing I still need to do. Since this is probably the only time I'll speak to y'all directly like this, I just want to say thank you all for following me throughout this journey. I've never really done speedrunning with the expectation of popularity or that people actually watch my runs or anything like that. But even so, I've managed to find so many people who think these runs are interesting, and that's something that I'm truly grateful for. And also, to everyone who's left kind comments on my videos over the years, I know that I can often be pretty inconsistent when it comes to responding, but just know that I do read everything you guys write, and I really appreciate all of it. Anyway, I know this intro has been pretty long, and it's like you're starting to get real boring listening to me ramble on and on, so I won't keep going any longer. But to everyone watching right now, I just want to say thank you for everything. And without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy the run.